Hi, I am back in my kitchen for another little kitchen workout for you. Before we start, there's quite a lot of noise going on with the neighbours next door, a lot of drilling. So if you have got some music, guys, crank your music up a little bit, just make sure you can hear me and see me. If you've not already got some music on. So it's a legs, bums and Tums session. This was requested by quite a few of you. So I do hope you enjoy it. It's going to be quite bar focused. If you don't know what bar is, it's sort of like ballet inspired exercises, but do not let that put you off. We are going to get a nice good burn today. So we're going to start, guys, assuming you are warm, limber. I'm not including a warm up. You will get warmer as we go on. We're going to start with some squats turning out. So we're going to squat and then just open the toes from there. Squat and turn out. Squat, open. So you don't have to go too low into these to start, but as you're opening, think about opening from your hips rather than from your feet. And we'll keep the abs pulling in, shoulders down, chest lifted. Just a few more like this. This should be getting your legs warmer already. Bend, turn out. Bend, turn out for 3, and for 2, one more time, bend and turn out. All right, we'll bring that up from there. Grab a chair or a surface that you can just lightly hold on to for today as well, guys. Obviously I'm in the kitchen, I've got worktops either side, but grab a chair or something like that if you can, and then you can just move your chair around when we switch sides. We are going to start with some pliés here. So come out into a nice wide stance, turning out the toes as well, and then we're going to bend both knees. Lift the heels, come back up, lower the heels. So it's a bend, lift, up and down. Bend, lift, up and down. Abs still pulling in. Don't have to go too low. See how you feel. I've got very creaky feet today. Lift, up and down. Let's do 4 more like this. Shoulders down. 3, up. For 2, bend, heels off, lift and lower. One more time, bend, heels off, lift and lower. Okay, we're going to reverse that. So we're going to lift first this time, coming up, bend, heels down, lift. So onto toes, bend the knees, bring the heels down and lift, up, bend, lower, lift. Breathe through it. Make sure you're not holding your breath through these movements. Again, abs are in. Have that nice long tall spine, lengthening through the crown of the head. 3 more, up, bend, heels, lift for 2. One more time, up, bend, heels down, and lift from there. Okay, so should we get a little bit warmer, a little bit breathier? We're going to come back into that bend, and we're just going to pulse it here. So feet are flat at the moment, knees are pressing out towards toes, still breathing, maybe going a little bit lower now if you can. Really getting nice warm thighs, nice warm quads for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't forget those abs. And then let's lift a heel. So we'll keep that pulse for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch it. Pulse, 2, warm quads, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we do it on both? Lifting heels, pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2. Ooh, and then bring the heels down from there. All right, guys, give your legs a little kick out. Alrighty, so you can either hold on to the back of the chair, your worktop over here, or just going side on if you prefer, either or. We are going to lift the heels, so bringing heels off the floor. Let's take another bend here. You can bring the hand out for balance, hand to hip, wherever you want to be, abs in. So we're going to bend, squeezing knees, come back up. Show you from side on, bend, without sticking your bottom back, so your bottom is under your hips. Then squeezing knees, bend. Maybe not going as low if that's a little much. Down and up for 3, for 2, one more time, and then we're going to go lower and stay low. We're going to open the knees out and in, so from front on, getting shakes now a little bit. Ooh, very shaky today. Let's do 4, out and in for 3, for 2, one more time. And again, bring that back. Give the legs a little kick out. Take a nice deep breath. Should be getting warm already. All right, guys. So we are going to jump from here. Squat jumps coming in. With the squat jumps, if you don't want to jump today, if jumping's not for you, you can just bend and come up, make it a big, strong, powerful movement. Otherwise, let's jump up. Using the arms, cushion that landing, push your bum right back. Get nice and low into that squat and breathe. For another 4, 3, 2, one more time. Lovely, come back up. Again, kicking legs out whenever we need to. Maybe grab a drink as well if you need one, guys, after that. So that is our quads. We're going to go back around that again before we start looking at bums, back of thighs and bellies today as well. Okay, so we started with the squat turnout. Coming back, we're going to push the bottom back a little more for these. Bend, open, bend, open. And nice big breaths. You can bring your hands to hips if you prefer to. I just like to have mine out in front here. Opening from hips rather than toes. Chest is lifted. And maybe a little bit lower now. Yeah, get that good quad burn again. Last couple here. Lovely. Coming back up from there. So, again, we step out a little bit wider. Turning out the toes as well. Pulling bellies in. Shoulders are down. We're going to bend. So we bend. Knees pressed to pinky toes. Lift the heels. Come up and lower. Bend. Lift. Up and down. Alrighty. Bend. Lift. Up and down. Bottom right under your hips. Don't sit your bum back today, guys. Not yet, at least. We're going to do another 4. Bend, lift, up and down for 3, for 2. One more time. Bend, lift, up and down. Okay, I need to come in just a little bit narrower. We're going to reverse that. So we lift first, coming up, heels off. Bend the knees, bring the heels down, lift in, up, bend, down and up, lift, bend. Without locking out the knees, if you can help it. Get nice and low into that plie if you can. Keep breathing, guys, just a few more like this. Up, plie, heels and rise. Last 2. One more time. Okay, so sticking with that plie, we came down, we had a heel lift, and we were pulsing here. So again, abs in, knees press into toes, keep that turn out, try and press your knees back a little as you do these. Oh, that bends for 3, 2, 1, and switch, bend, fight through the burn, don't quit, keep going. For 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Bring that heel down. We're going to go both heels already. This is where it starts to really burn. Lift the heels and bend and pulse, pulse, pulse. Slow as you can go. Bottom still under hips. Shoulders still back. Keep breathing, guys. For 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Sink a little bit lower and come up from there. Ooh, okay, you might want to give the legs that little kick out again. Nice big breaths. Definitely getting warm thighs. Ooh, okay, so from here we had feet together. We had the heel lift again. I'm going to come back to side on for you, heels off. Bend the knees. You can probably already feel that pulling into your quads as you lift your heels off. We're going to bend, keeping bums under hips. Come back up. So it doesn't have to be low, but let's squeeze knees together. Lengthening through the spine. Okay, nice tall dancer's posture. I'm not a dancer. Going another 4. And then we had those knee openers from here. So we'll still keep the bottom right under the hips for those. 1 more. And then coming back down into that bend, we open and close. Getting those shakes again. So from front, you can see me shaking away, open and close. For 4 and 3, bellies in, shoulders down. 2, 1 more time. Oh, drop the heels, give the legs a shake. We're there. We're up to the jumping squats again. I'm going to do a little bit more for bottom. So, if you can't jump or you don't want to jump, remember guys, you can just lift the arms, come onto the toes if you can. Keep your belly pulled in, make it a strong move. Big breath, here we go. Lift, really sink back your bottom. And nice and low into that squat. Reach to fingertips. Alright, getting low with a little pause now. Low little pause. Low little pause. Feel those quads work. For 3, for 2, 1 more time. Take it low. Stay there for 4. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Alright guys, we are going to take a drink there again and give the quads a little stretch before we move on. Whew, that got me. Wow, yeah, nice bit of burn. Whew, feeling lively. Okay, alright then. So, if you need to pause, if you need a longer break, feel free. I did say we're going to stretch quads. Bring your heel to your bottom. Knees together, and just gently pressing the hips forwards. Some big breaths there, chest up. And we'll switch sides. Just bringing that foot back down. Switch on to the other side, knees together, hips forwards. Keep your chest lifted, take a nice deep breath. Ooh, okay. So, from here then, I'm going to come into a squat position. We're just going to start by lifting heels. It's probably feeling that in quads again already. Just start with a little lift there. Heels off the floor. Chest up, shoulders back, hands to knees if you prefer. Sit it low. We'll stay here for a little while, just catching our breath a bit. Okay, slow these down just a little. Feel those glutes working. We want that mind to muscle connection. So we're thinking about the booty as we're working it. Just keep breathing, guys. Just a few more like that. And then we're going to start to pulse from here, another pulse. So we bend, 2, 3, and left. Down, 2, 3, and up. Think about bouncing your bum. Bounce your bum rather than bending your knees. So it's a lift of your seat, come back up. Bounce, 2, 3, up, down. Abs still pulling in. Down, 2, 3, just a couple more. Bums should be getting warmer. 1 more time then, 2, 3, and up. Okay, so from here, we're going to come over to our bar, or our tabletop or chair, whatever you've got there. And we're going to take a leg behind, so just make sure you've got some space behind you. We're going to bend the knee, softening on that standing leg, kind of like little T-Rex arms, so these little hands where we're not leaning too much into whatever you're resting on today. So, chest is lifted, shoulders are down. We're going to lift this leg up just a little way off the floor, and then we're going to bend, extend, pulse up. 1, 2, 3, bend. Extend out, pulse up. 1, 2, 3, and again bend. Extend, pulse. Barely pulling in. shoulders down. So even if you've never been a dancer, I was never a dancer, I was a gymnast, never a dancer, just make sure you're checking in with that posture. If you think nice, tall, elegant posture, you probably will look a little bit taller. Let's bring that back, in and out, up for 3, 2, 1, and we'll bring that back down to switch it. So extending back, little T-Rex arms, elbows in, abs pulling in. We lift, we're going to bend, extend, pulse up, 3, 2, 1, and again bend, extend out, pulse. Standing legs still nice and soft. Really press the back of your thigh towards the ceiling. Keep squeezing your bottom. Keep that chest up. Last couple here. It's getting warm in my kitchen again today. One more time, then bend. Extend out, pulse up. 3, 2, 1. And bring that in. So maybe just giving the knees a little lift towards the chest. Releasing around the lower back a little. Grab a drink again, guys, if you need a drink. We're going to bring in some lunges from here. Okay, so with the lunges, again, you can hold your chair, countertop, whatever you've got. We're going to step back on one leg. So just stepping back, bring that back in, switch it. And then we'll go into that first leg again for a pulse. 2, 3, and I'll take it back. Forward. And another. Onto the other leg for the pulse. 3, 2, 1, and up. So when we're doing this, we're trying to get that back knee nice and close to the floor without letting this front knee go over the toe. So again, shoulders are back. Oh, I've lost that a little bit there, I think. Let's try that again. Back on one, turning round, can't multitask at all, back on the other. And then again, 3, 2, 1, and up, switch. Maybe should have started this way for you instead. Pulse, 3. Now if you find this a little bit wibbly, just make sure you're digging into that front heel. I did it again, I started talking and got confused. Hopefully you're better coordinated than I am. Just dig the front heel in into the ground, and that'll make you a little bit more balanced. I've totally lost the plot with these. Do one more for me, guys. And then bring that back up from there. Okay, now I'm going to bring us back to this position where we're lengthening a leg out. Now with this next one, all we're going to do is a little circle. So you're going to lift the leg and then just make these little circles. Bending that supporting leg again. Squeeze your bottom. Try and move it from your hip rather than your foot. Steady on that supporting leg. Just breathe in. One more in that direction. Whoops, and we'll switch around from there. Keep that squeeze. Just a few more. Again, move from the center of your body. And we'll bring that in from there. Let's switch legs, guys. So again, we circle, stepping back, soft supporting leg, chest up, T-Rex arms, lift and circle. Make sure you breathe in. Then that supporting leg. Just a few more like this. Alright. Going back around the other way. Take it back. Try not to lean into your cabinet too much. Your chair. Last 3. Last 1. And let's bring that knee in. Take a little seat there. Oh, a little bit of movement. I'm going to grab a drink again here, guys. Grab one if you need one. Nice and warm now. Okay, so before we come down to floor, today we are going to do that once more for the glutes. So, if you remember, we started in a squat. Just take a moment here, shoulders down, chest up. And then we're going to start lifting heels again. So I brought my hands in here. You can do whatever you want really with the hands. Just a little marching heels. Try not to stomp, but I'm probably stomping a bit at the moment. Okay. So I know a lot of you guys don't have equipment and weights at home. Probably missing the gym a little bit if that's the case. If you're used to weights, used to quite a lot of resistance training. Hopefully this has got you, your blood flowing, your legs burning a bit today. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope it's giving you a good bit of sweat as well. Whew. Okay, last few here. Bottom pushing back. Slow those down again. Speed up a little there. So you're just finding where you can really feel that in the bottom, back of the hips. Okay. Let's come back up for a moment from there. So we had the pulse next. We were pulsing for 3. And then rising up from there. Take it down. 3, 2, 1, and lift. I'm pushing back again. Right back, chest up. Down, 2, 3. So again, we're bouncing the bottom rather than bending the knees. Think bouncing bottoms rather than bending knees. Squeeze. Let's do 3 more. For 2. One more time, take it down. 3, 2, 1. Bring that back up. Alrighty, so from here, we're going to extend a leg back again. T-Rex arms, bending that supporting leg, chest up. Let's lift the leg. We're going to bend, extend, pulse. 1, 2, 3, and again. Bend, extend, up. 2, 3. So we're lifting high as we comfortably can without collapsing through the abs. Dropping the chest down. Bend, extend, up. 2, 3. One more time. Bend, extend, lift. 3, 2, 1. And we're switching again. Okay. Supporting leg bend. Chest up. Lift it first. Bend, extend, lift. And breathe. Bend, extend, lift up. Bend. It might not be as high as mine is today. Just do the best that you can. Really extend for 3. And for 2. One more time. Bend, extend, lift up. 2, 3. That was a funny last one. Bring that in. Give the knees a little lift there. Nice big breaths. Okay. We did have the circles as well from here. And the lunges. I think we started with the lunges actually. So coming back to facing this way for you guys. We're going to step back. So I'll try not to mess this one up this time, but we're going to step back, bring it in, switch it, and then pulse it for 3, 2, 1, and lift. Take it back and switch it. And then pulse it. 3, 2, 1. And remember what I said about digging in the heel, that front heel if you're feeling a little bit off balance. Alright. Back. Chest up. And pulse. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Back. Switch. And pulse. 3, 2, 1 more time. Back. Switch. And pulse. For 3, 2, and 1. We'll bring that back up from there. We're going to come back to those leg circles. Ooh, so leaning into your bar. Stop calling it a bar, whatever you've got. Lift the leg, belly's in. Let's circle from there. Keeping that chest up again, guys. Keep that squeeze in your bottom. Make that leg feel nice and long. Try not to rush them. slower, you should feel it a bit more. Last 3. We're going to switch directions one more time. Go back round the other way. What am I kicking here? Alright, circling from the center of the body. Last couple. Bring that in. Switching legs. So again, extend back. Lift. Belly's in, chest up. And circle. Keep pulling your belly in, guys. Keep a bend in the supporting leg. Try not to rush those circles. Keep squeezing. Last 3 in that direction. One more, we go back round. Hang in there, just a few more. Breathe through it. You can do it. Keep going, guys. 3, 2, 1. Bring that back in. Lovely stuff. Ooh, okay. So probably a whole lot warmer now after that. We are going to come down onto floor. So again, guys, if you want to grab a drink, grab a drink. I've just got a last little bit of glutes to finish with you here, and then we'll start with some abs. Whew. Okay. Okay, so coming down onto hands and knees then from here. Now hands and knees, just make sure your shoulders are over your hands. And then we're going to pull abs in, pushing away from your mat. We're going to lift the leg out to the side. So with this one, look a bit like a dog having a wee against a lamppost. You're just going to lift the knee. Maybe you're a little bit lower, see how high you can get, and then bring that down from there. So keep pushing away from your mat. Stay nice and strong in this position. Without dropping the chin and looking at knees. You might want to just keep checking that that knee stays in alignment with the other knee. But other than that, and then we also want to stay steady on that supporting leg again, just so we're feeling this in both glutes. Last one like that, and then from here we're going to go about halfway and just lift, lift, lift. Breathe. Keep going. Lift, lift, lift. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that back in. I've got one more on this leg, and then we'll switch that to the other side. Okay, so coming back to that same movement, we lift, we push back, in and down, lift, push back, come in and down. Still nice and steady on that supporting leg. Go wider with the hands if you need to. Try and keep that lift up. Keep the hip lifted there. Just a few more. Belly still pulling in if you can. One more time then. Lift, push back, bring it in and down. And then just sit that back for a sec, guys. Give your shoulders a bit of stretch out. Give your wrists a shake off as well. Take a moment, I need one, so take a moment, take some breaths. Okay. And then we're going to do that all again on the other side. So, I'm going to face this way. I don't know if this will work, but I'll try it anyway. Okay, so, we've got the shoulders over the hands again. Room. Shoulders right over hands then in this position, guys. And we're just going to start with that lift of the leg out to the side. So we lift up and down, up and down, up and down. I hope you can see me all right from here. Lift and lower. Pushing through the palms again. Staying steady on the supporting leg. Up. Knees stay aligned. Lift. Lift. Try not to let your neck sink here. Strong shoulders. All right, let's do 2 more. 1 more. Bring that back in. We had the little pulse. So you might not want to go as high with this one. We're going to lift it and then just lift a little higher. Up, up, up. Come out wider with that other hand if you need to. Just try and keep your hip above your knee on your supporting leg. Belly's in. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring that back down. 1 more then. Last one on this side. So we're going to lift, hopefully I've got enough room, we're going to lift the knee, push back, bring it in and down. I'm going to disappear a little bit here just to show you better. Lift, push back, in and down. Lift, push back, in and down. So really keeping that lifted knee as we push back. Last couple. Squeeze one more time. Lift, push back, in and down. And again, guys, give your wrists a bit of movement there. Last thing that I've got then for glutes for today, we are going to come down for some bridges. So just come down onto your back, bit of distance between the feet here. Take a big breath. All right, let's press it up. So I'm going to press the hips up towards the ceiling. Squeezing bottoms, engaging glutes at the top. Just holding here. And then we're going to lift the heels. Let me just turn around a little for you guys. Okay. So lifting the heels off. We're working a little bit more into quads again. We're going to lift off and down. Off and down. Keep that squeezing your bottom up and down. Lift. Lift. Hips stay high. Just a lift and a lower for the heels. Alright, let's do another 3. And for 2. One more time. Keeping the heels off. We're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower. Squeezing at the top. And we try not to let the knees wiggle around as we do this. Do a few more. Really press up the hips. For 3. For 2. One more time. And I'm going to drop the heels back down from there. Lifting the toes this time. So we're really digging the heels into the mat. And again, we go down, up and a squeeze, down, up and a squeeze. Alrighty. So, just a few more of this one, and then we're going to get stuck into a bit more abs work today. Do another 3 like this. Digging in the heels for 2. One more time, press it up, let's hold it, stay there. Just take a nice deep breath, keep squeezing your bottom. Staying for 3, 2, and a 1. And then slowly just ease out of that position, guys. We're going to draw the knees into the chest from here. Take a little bit of movement on the spine. Release one leg, bring that knee in. And then just give that knee a little bit of movement side to side. Loosening at the back a little bit there, just take it steady. Okay, just a bit of stretch for glutes, the back of the hip. Okay guys, so from here we're going to just switch legs and do that for the other side as well. Extend out, draw the knee in, just get some movement. Whoops. Creakies in the back, clicks in the back. Alright. Good stuff. We'll give the legs a little shake out from there as well. Okay. So, we're going to come up for a moment. Just coming onto hands and knees then for your next lot. So we are going to start with mountain climbers. If you find mountain climbers are a little bit too much on hands and knees, you could always come back to your chair, worktop or whatever instead. So you could be here for mountain climbers, drawing knees in. We're going to squeeze as we bring the knees in, so I'll leave that entirely up to you guys. I'm going to come down to floor, I think, for these. So, shoulders over hands, abs in, pushing away from your mat, sticky hands, and then we're going to go nice and slow. So we're going to stick with one leg, bring it in and out, in and out, in and out, in, squeeze, squeeze. Keep pushing through fingers, pushing through palms. Try not to let your bottom lift up. You can always come to the chair, come to standing if needs be. For 3, 2, and a 1. Staying here. Keep strong, guys. Let's do the other leg. Bring it in and out. A little bit slower, a bit more controlled. Knee to chest. Squeeze as you bring it in. Keep pushing through palms. I'm going to do another 3, for 2. One more time. Lovely. Bring that back. Take a seat back if you need it, so you can do this in your chair as well. You can do this standing if needs be, so you just be here. A little stretch there. Okay. All right, guys. Coming back then. So if you found that's already a little bit too much on hands, you can always switch to standing. I'm going to show you this next one standing anyway. So going back to single legs, we're going to go towards the elbow. So we want to go knee to elbow and back. Knee to elbow and back. Alright, so I'm going to show you from sort of our side on. It's right around the houses and back. Not coming through the middle, right around the outside and back. So sticking with that same leg. You can be a flat foot. I was on the ball of my foot there, but you can be flat foot. Keep pulling your belly in. Up, as close to that elbow as you can. And we'll do another 4, 3, 2, one more time. And let's switch that. So, other side. In and back. In, right around the houses. Keep pulling your belly in. So if you're coming in a little bit closer today, you're just here. Feel that crunch. Let's stay just for a few more. Alright, last 3, 2, and one more time. Lovely stuff. Alright, push away. Give the wrist a shake out again. I'm going to do one more set of the single ones. So your next set, you're going to cross the body. Cross and back. Cross and back. Cross. Knee to opposite elbow. So right knee to left elbow. I'll just do a few more here. All right. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Across and back. Really squeeze. Really big movements if you can here. Just try and keep it nice and controlled. Just a few more. Last one. Alrighty. And we are going to come down from here. Okay, so just coming down to sitting on your mat. And I'm going to bring the legs out in front. Just turn this around a little bit. Okay, so with the legs round in front, just going to start by taking a little seat back here. Oh, it's warm. Alright. So we're going to take a seat back. And we're just going to lift up towards the ceiling. Arms up, left. So really pulling your belly in. Try and keep the legs steady. You don't have to sit too far back with this one. And the stronger you make these movements, the more challenging it should feel for your abs. So go for big movements if you can. For 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Bringing the hands behind the knees, just stay there. Go really scoop into those lower abdominals. All right, we're going to bring the hands to a little pointy gun. Cross. Across this, so keep that lean if you can, guys. breathing through it, shoulders away from ears, and then just try and sort of look towards your hands to get that nice big twist. Trying to get dizzy. And we'll do another 3, 2, 1. Lovely, bring that back from there. Okay, so you should have felt that one working quite nicely. We're going to come down to our backs from here. Again, belly's pulling in, engage those abs first. Feet flat on the floor. And then we're going to lift head and shoulders off the mat.